Yo, what's going on, guys? It's JMass, and I'm back again with another dope New England adventure. You know, I have a really interesting one for you guys today. This is actually an abandoned place that I've never heard of, never been to, and I did a lot of research online, trying to find information and facts about it. There was nothing online. For all I know, this is a super obscure, little-known abandoned location, and the only reason I know about it is because I actually received a tip-off from a viewer of the channel. So this is actually going to be the very first abandoned exploration where the location I'm visiting is actually a suggestion from a channel viewer. So thank you to the guy who gave me this suggestion. He actually DM'd me this location on Instagram last month, and I figured, you know what, I'd come by sometime soon, check it out, and here I am. So this is the very first viewer suggestion video. Very excited to check it out. But anyways, today we're in the town of Princeton, Massachusetts. Small town kind of near Fitchburg, Leominster. And as you can see, I'm standing in front of an abandoned cabin in the woods. And that's really all I can say about it. I don't know when this was built. I don't know when it was abandoned. All I know is that it's an abandoned cabin in the woods. And really, what is any creepier than that? A cabin in the woods left to rot to time. I think we're just going to jump right into it. Check this place out. Really cool abandoned cabin in the woods here in Princeton, Massachusetts. I do apologize in advance because I really don't have too much commentary and history to give on this place. The guy who tipped it off to me didn't really know either, so this is just a very obscure location. But anyways, if you guys have suggestions or if you just want to see what I'm doing, you can follow me on Instagram at JMassOfficial. That's at JMassOfficial. I post all kinds of stuff, all the stuff I'm doing, I'm seeing, I'm exploring. And again, if you have suggestions, hit me up there. Might feature it in a video someday. But yeah, let's check this out. Let's get right into it. Abandoned cabin in the woods in Princeton, Massachusetts. So as you guys can see right now, I'm in the middle of the woods here in Princeton. But the main road is right over there. And ironically, right off the main road, you walk into the woods a little bit, you come across this abandoned cabin. Now again, I really know nothing about this place. I wish I could give you guys some history, but kind of lacking on that front. And again, the guy who suggested me this didn't really know either, but doesn't matter. We can explore, figure out what's going on here. So far, it looks pretty cool. Very small, seemingly one-story abandoned location. There are entrances in the back. I looked around a little bit before I started. Not too much on the front end, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick look what the front facade of this building looks like. Now we're gonna take a walk down here. One thing you'll also notice too as I come around there are other like miscellaneous objects laying around. There's some sort of rusted barrel over there and like a swing set, I believe that's a swing set. You also got a shed right there, which I'm actually gonna head to first. We'll check the shed out, then the cabin proper. And a bunch of other random shit everywhere. I saw a few machine pieces over there. And you'll notice there is an entrance to get in here, so actually that could be 2 stories or maybe 1 story in a basement. I'm not sure, but this is the shed right here, abandoned shed. Figured, not too much, but we'll take a look. And here we are inside the shed. Yeah, just completely empty, just wood. Bunch of logs, branches, twigs, sticks, all that kind of shit just sitting here. And it does look like there's a way to get up there. I'll do that in a second. I just want to read this really quick. What is this? Just some sort of thing from a tool. Some tool kit. Okay, let's see how sturdy this is. An abandoned ladder and an abandoned shed. A little nervous about climbing this, so I'm going to be extremely cautious. And this is the top, the attic. Really not too much going on here. Let me climb up one more step. A little nervous about that. Yeah, so there's a bunch of like random wood pieces, random planks of wood. Get a view outside there, but yeah, not too much going on in this shed. But pretty cool though, pretty interesting. Make my way down. Pretty cool. And also, as I mentioned really briefly, there are random things just sitting in the woods, like, I don't even know what that is. Some sort of stove, maybe? That's what I think, a stove. Then you got pieces of machinery here. I don't know if that's like a tractor or a lawnmower. Probably a lawnmower, to be honest. Probably some sort of lawnmower, snowblower. Then you got this right here. Probably a sink or stove. And then this over here I'm a little interested in. I don't know if that's, it looks like a speaker. I can't tell. I'm also trying to be kind of quiet here. Oh, it's a dehumidifier. Oasis dehumidifier. Interesting. But yeah, as you can see in the middle of the woods, random objects, and then you just got this random ass cabin just sitting right here. I think we're gonna take a look inside now, so I'm gonna head over and I'll meet you guys there. And this, of course, is the back end of the abandoned cabin. A lot more decrepit than the front. I want to see if we can peer inside really quick before I enter, just in case there's any strange shit going on. I can't really see, covered in pollen, but it's pretty interesting so far. So it looks like there's two ways we can get in, or maybe just one. I thought we could get in this door, but I guess that's completely busted. It does look like people entered in this way though. So, oh, look at this. String system that goes all the way over there. I assume that was to like dry clothes or whatever. And here it is, guys, the abandoned cabin. I'm gonna make my way inside and I will meet you there. All right, we made it. We're inside the abandoned cabin. I basically just climbed in through this open window. Do not try this because you can see all of the glass shards that are still lining the window. It was actually kind of a pain in the ass to get here, but I'm fine. I'm all good. So one thing I do want to mention briefly while I look around this place is, you know, when I came here, I was a little worried. Oh, look at this. Thermostat. So when I first came to this place, I was a little worried. I'm like, am I trespassing if I come here? I did not see a single no trespassing sign. And it looked like this place was completely open. So as far as I know, sorry, I'm being a little cheeky right now. Yeah, so as far as I know, I'm not trespassing because I didn't see a single no trespassing sign. Actually, this place was surprisingly open. I just walked right in, had no issues, looked around. As far as I know, this is just a completely empty building. No one lives here, no one owns it. It's just a no man's land, so yeah, I'm not trespassing as far as I know. Didn't see anything saying I couldn't be here. Pretty cool. Yeah, so let's see what they got. They got a table right here, fireplace, pretty cool. This I noticed is kind of weird. They have some Swedish flags on the wall. There's another right here. That's weird. So I don't know if this guy who lived here before this was abandoned was Swedish or something. I don't know, very weird. Other than that though, you know, not too much in here. It's a pretty empty building. Just got a lot of miscellaneous furnishings. If you guys don't remember, the last place that I explored on the channel was the Bramble Hill Mansion in Worcester, Massachusetts. This kind of gives me that type of vibes, you know, an abandoned, empty building with some furnishings left behind. So it's only fitting that, you know, a week after I explored Bramble Hill, I'm now exploring this abandoned cabin in the woods. 2 abandoned houses in 2 weeks. Pretty good. Huh. Not too much going on. This is below the staircase, and this, I believe, is the bathroom. Got a shower right here. An abandoned toilet. You guys know how those are my favorite, abandoned toilets. Sink right here. And this, I believe, is the boiler room. So obviously I'm in the basement right now. Got the boiler room right now. Water heaters, all that kind of stuff. Pretty cool. One thing you'll notice too is there is like barely any graffiti here. That's not to say there's no graffiti. Got some there. but the graffiti is very few and far between. Not much going on, so. Oh, look at that. Painting of a ship. Pretty cute. And before I make my way upstairs, I do want to show you that they very nicely sat a lawnmower on the steps for us. So even if we tried to get in this door, we would be blocked by a lawnmower. Pretty cool. All right, just made my way up here, moved past the lawnmower, and we're on the top floor, which, as far as I know, is the only other floor in this building. It is a very small building, so this will probably be a pretty short video. But this is the top floor of the abandoned cabin in Princeton. Looking over here, I think this is the kitchen. Looks like someone was here not too long ago. Had a good time with some bush light. Yeah, I think this is a kitchen. Ooh, look at this, guys. Old ass rotary phone. So if you don't know, I'm in my mid-20s, and I never really had much use for these kinds of phones. I am pretty young, but it's always pretty interesting seeing stuff like this. Wow, that's cool. Antique phone. Yeah, this is the kitchen. Oh, what is this? The oven, possibly? Oh, yeah. You can cook pork, lamb, veal, beef, ham. Pretty cool. And this goes to the front door. This is the front door right here, where we started the video, peeking outside, actually. Yeah, that's the front right there, front entrance. You know, I'm sure in this heyday, when this thing was in use and someone lived here, this must have been a really cozy little building. I mean, especially during the winter time, you know, you're surrounded by woods, snow everywhere. I feel like this would be just a really cozy place to just hang out. Here's the closet, empty as always. This, I'm wondering what the fuck this is. I assume this was like a deer or a cow or something. I don't even know. Some sort of like animal toy, but it's headless, which is very disturbing. And let's take a look over here. Of course, we got another bathroom right here. Sink. The mirror. What's going on, guys? It's JMS. And this is interesting. So this, I assume, was the shower or the tub completely just ripped out of place. That's bizarre. Another disgusting toilet. This was probably the bedroom, if I had to guess. Yeah, some sort of bedroom. Is that a pencil sharpener? That's cool. They got a old school hand-turning pencil sharpener. I love those. Yeah, got some drawers, closet. This was definitely the bedroom. Another, well, back of a fireplace. And this I want to show you really quick because this was cool. They have a random ass door on this level, and it's like if you look down, I can't open it, I guess. It's held by this pulley, but if you look, it's like it's a big ass drop. You know what I mean? Like, what was this used for? You just jump down or something? Very weird. That's the shed we just checked out. Pretty cool so far. Almost forgot, but there is this last room right here, and check this out. In the closet, you got a very nice painting, very beautiful painting. Looks like a river in the woods at sunset or sunrise. Pretty nice. Pretty cool. Yeah, this is a really interesting place, guys. And again, shout out to the guy who suggested this location to me on Instagram. I literally would have never known this existed if he hadn't told me. So again, shout out to you for showing me this place. Really interesting. I know this was a pretty small abandoned location. Doesn't look like there's an attic or anything. I think we saw all the rooms and floors, but yeah, still a pleasure looking through this place. Really interesting. And you know, if I had to pinpoint a decade, you know, when this thing was built or when it was occupied, this kind of gives me 60s or 70s vibes, maybe 50s, but I feel like this was probably built or lived in during the 60s and 70s. It does kind of give me that vibe. I don't know, I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. I did see a sticker over here. What was that? It's a sticker right here. Montana? Is that what that says? Probably used to say Montana, if I had to guess. Clearly, whoever this guy was who lived here, he or she was a big traveler because they got Swedish flags, a ship, Montana sticker. I mean, this guy clearly loved to travel and explore, which if you're watching this video, you do too, and you know I do, so that's really interesting. Yeah, guys, that was cool. The abandoned cabin in the woods in Princeton, Massachusetts. By the way, I do want to mention really quick before I leave this building, if you guys have any information on this place, you know, any leads or history, please let me know in the comments, because I literally know nothing about this place. I looked online, tried to research, and I just couldn't find anything. So if you guys know anything about this abandoned cabin here in Princeton, please let me know. I would genuinely be very interested in knowing, because nearly everything I've said in this video has been speculation. Yeah, just let me know if you know what I'm saying? You know, I know. So if you know, you know. I do want to check this this side over here really quick, because that's the only side I haven't seen. But I just left the cabin. This is the back end again. And I think after that, we've pretty much seen everything. Oh, that's cool. So they got some sort of patio right here. What it looks like to me. Yeah, some sort of patio. They got some big screen windows. I mean, we looked out those when I was in the kitchen. But not too much other than that. Some railings. Yeah, this is definitely a patio. You know, they probably had barbecues and grills here at night, I'm sure in the summer. Pretty cool. I really liked this. This was really interesting to explore. Hey, thank you guys for joining me. I've been J-Mass as always, and this has been another really fun New England adventure. And this was the very first viewer suggestion video, so that was really cool. Again, as I stated, this is a location suggested to me by a viewer of the J-Mass channel, so that's really cool, and I always welcome more. Again, I do have an Instagram account at JMassOfficial. That's where you can DM me if you know any cool spots. Again, at JMassOfficial on Instagram. But that was really cool, an abandoned cabin here in Princeton, Massachusetts. Never would have known about this place otherwise, because it really looks like there's no information about this online on the internet. So, but yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you on the next one, and peace.